Welcome to the LXC.
Neon lights flash, glow in the virtual battlefield. Sentinel, lead, let's go. Platinum dreams revealed. Climbing high, we'll soar on the rift of endless mind. Strategies we explore through the endless fight. Sentinel, rise up, oh, platinum breaking cycle. LXC, the place to be. Victory, our legacy. Under the arena's blaze, every champion finds their place. In this game we chase, winning with grace. From amateurs to pros, in the heat of competition.
He's first to replenish the health and mana bars.
Latex isn't even in the area either, so I think this is just bearing over. There's nothing they can do, and I think that
It should be.
this is going to be
Oh,
too
look at that.
big of a wall.
They're
to go-
hesitating, though. They're peeling off the Baron. They're back onto it now. They're trying to burn it down, but that's enough time for Latex to get over here. The Echo is in the pit, and he
got it, he
steals
stole
the
it.
Baron!
He walked away.
Oh, unbelievable. He just jumps in there and steals it away from BLM right underneath their noses. As now the Anivia into the Egg here in the mid lane is stealthy able to charge for the Paranoia from the jungler to try to peel for the mid laner, but they are going to be able to finish off that Anivia. Nocturne trading it back onto the Lux. And now the unstoppable onslaught, true to its name, as Asmat goes underneath the Nexus turrets. And look at Pilum just firing out so many arrows there from the side. It's going to be one kill back, Stealthy at least able to take down the Lulu, but it's a consolation prize and not the one that BLM were hoping for. 12-0 now for Outlaws Obsidian. Another win in the books.
Chill.
Hey.
Play slow. I still have ulti. I'm holding ult.
I still have R as well.
Wukong.
It's fine.
I got him. I W'd it.
I got big ulti. I got big ulti.
Going. I die for this.
I died too.
Wukong dead.
Oh god, Key's just shredding. Penta! Yeah! No! Yeah!
5-on-5. Pushing lanes, we've got the drive. Nexus falls, it's all a race. In the LXC, we find our place. Feel the beat of destiny. In the LXC, we're wild and free. League of dreams, our legacy. We fight till dawn in harmony. Every match a brand new quest. Skills and teamwork put to test. Victory taste in our sight. In the LXC we win the fight. Rise up now for the final round.
Hello, welcome back to week 7 of Sentinel in the LXC. I'm here with someone amazing.
Yeah, let's go with someone amazing. Soulkeeper.
Wow.
I have a name. You can use it. It's all right.
No, you're supposed to introduce. We do this every week.
I know. I have to give you some help every week.
Okay.
Teams
Whatever.
are ready though, so I think we're gonna get right into draft.
Yes. The team that we are streaming tonight from the Sentinel is RAWR versus no Voracity. two teams that we do know very well. They've been here for a while now.
Voracity. Voracity.
Voracity?
There you go, Voracity.
All right. You know what? I'm just wrong. I don't know these games. Well, I do know these players though. So.
Yes, we are familiar with several of the players. Most of this is fully returning rosters. I do expect tonight the highlight is going to be UB Awesome versus Feathers up in the top lane. As the draft does go ahead and start here. And then some more staples here in the LXC. The bot lane, Pradle, Scarlet. And I think this is going to be our first time getting a look at RAWR's bot laner. Adrian? It's a longer name than that, but Adrian and Doki. Doki's going to be playing support tonight. That's exciting.
Yes. So we are. If you guys don't know, Doki is very notorious for playing double jungle. He's done it a couple times. So I was kind of betting that we do see it.
No, I don't think we see it tonight. Seems very unlikely that we would see it tonight.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to do it. He's always trying to make it work some way. Anyways, let's go to the bands. You know, we got the Zac band for Doki, of course.
And then you gotta scroll
Voracity, right?
Voracity.
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 There you go.
Okay. Yeah, Voracity. Okay.
So we don't
They're
see
good.
an MF ban yet, which is kind of shocking. That's one of Pradle's main bread and butter. Instant Rek'Sai locks in? You're a jungle main. Where's Rek'Sai right now in the meta?
It's not the greatest pick. It's bold because that means that you're trying to make the early. If you do fall behind on this champion, you're not coming out.
So Maokai, that's a flex jungle top support. I do like seeing the flex picks come out pretty early here.
Gives people a lot of time, you know, like just in case you don't want it in your lane.
Yeah, hide your matchups pretty well. Maokai's really strong at engage. He's nice, he goes pretty much everywhere. Pairs with things rather nicely.
Have a good one.
Well, we now know it's not going support. Unless we see, for some reason, a Lulu mid.
Okay.
Ooh, Mel.
Mel lock-in's pretty, I think it's a little ambitious still, but...
So that would be a blind Mel. Mel does have some really awful matchups to where she can be punished pretty hard.
Yes, but I think Mel looks okay here. It's not the greatest pick to pick, but it's a good blind, I would say. Scion pick here. So
assume that's Scion top.
I got a hot take.
Think that's Scion support?
That's Scion support with Smite. I think he's gonna try to kick the cams. Like I said, he's trying to make it work every time we cast it.
Oh, that was playoffs. I think we hold that out for playoffs.
Hey, mark my word now. Chat, you see this, right?
Smolder, so we're gonna see scaling come out for Voracity. Smolder, I imagine it's gonna be Smolder bot lane. I doubt that's Smolder mid.
I do agree with you there. Could be.
I've seen the Smolder Mill matchup. It didn't go well for the Dragon. So it looks like Voracity is agreeing with you that that's going to be Scion support as Lowy is banned. Feathers, tried and true pocket pick.
Affilios banned too, banning the new ADC from RAWR.
Udu returned. Some nice early game, matches well with the scaling. Do you see an Ornn ban? No, they go with the Ambessa ban. UB Awesome has performed very well on the Ambessa. Locks in the Kennen. What is with this Kennen? I saw this in Warden the other night. This Kennen top has become a thing again.
Lies. I haven't. The thing is, I haven't seen a lot of Kennen. Right, Kennen's very team reliant in these games, so we're going to see the best of both worlds.
Kennen Maokai is a nice wombo combo.
You aren't wrong about that one. They are not a bad wombo, but
Will
It
be
is
the
going to
Urgot
be-
top, so that is going to be Scion mid or Scion. What is these lanes? I don't know.
okay, I got you.
I
Don't
think
worry.
they did dupe me here for this double jungle, and I
Yep.
hate it here.
So it's probably Silent Support, Mel, APC, Echo Mid, Rek'Sai Jungle, and then Urgot Top, so that they can bounce around that.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Okay.
Yeah, so I would say, Voracity, right? I said it right?
Voracity.
I did say it right, Voracity.
Sure. Let's go with that.
Oh, but he's not telling me.
Mordekaiser with the finish. So Ubi also Mordekaiser into the Urgot. Urgot's kind of famously Feather's second pick. That he does like the default to. So lots of games on that. I still expect this top lane to be the matchup with the scaling bot lane. Probably not going to be too much action. Lulu there to keep it safe. So that means this is a Kennen mid into Echo. And that sounds like some season 3, 4 stuff. When's the last time you saw Kennen mid?
Yeah, you're probably on the right path of that. I haven't seen that in a long time.
I mean, I guess it could be Mord mid, but that would be even more awkward. Into Echo. That should be fun.
This is gonna be a funny game.
It'll be an interesting game, so I have to see where the players do their picks here so we know for sure where these champions are going. As they're just about finished with the bans. But looking at it, who won draft in your opinion?
How do we answer that? I mean, draft-wise, everybody looks...
It looks like a lot of comfort rather than like team comp picks.
You're
For sure.
not wrong, though. It looks very comfortable, yet it looks very... It's weird to see this double jungle thing again, right? It's very... I will say it's very volatile, because the last time we seen Doki do this, he either won really hard or lost really hard, right?
I still don't think it's going to be the double jungle. Doki has been the support role here for a couple matches and hasn't been running the double jungle. Let me double check, make sure I'm not completely off my rocker off these windscreens. Now you've got me questioning my own sanity here, sir. Let's see. Nope. Last week they did not even have Doki in the lineup. Nope, Doki was jungle last time he played. Alright, so rosters have been mixed around pretty hard. So it is going to be the Kennen versus Echo mid matchup. That will be interesting. So as the jungle, what lane are you looking at ganking here?
For Voracity, I would probably go for more like trying to push. I would think you just scale as Voracity, right? I wouldn't want to force anything. If I want to force, I would try to force like Grubs, Dragon. Try to fight for the early stuff and just don't really gank. We're just trying to scale. If it has to be, I think I probably top and mid here. Let them try to ball out. Because if they ball out early, we kind of like just have a steady pace for the mid game. For RAWR, I would probably just try to get as much as you can. This is gonna be like an uphill battle if it gets to 20 minutes, right? 20 minutes is probably the game changer moment where it's like, hey, they have or ultis. They got ultis. They're looking to just they're just looking just to fight every single fight with ults, it's gonna be scary, I would say.
Yeah, it will be a very interesting matchup, but should be a comfort matchup as everybody's fairly familiar with these champions. Final thoughts as we go to Spectre. Spice pick. Who wins? Who wins? On the spot. No time to think about it. Pick a team.
I pick Voracity.
There you go. Voracity takes it. Clean 1-0 game 1. We'll see you guys at the Spectre.
Welcome back. We're in the week 7 of Sentinels. We got RAWR on blue. No Voracity on red.
There you go. You got it right. No, you get
Okay.
that time. A little bit of
Okay,
shenanigans. Looking for Uba here. Doki gives it away. That may have at least gotten a flash out of Uba there, but Doki comes in the wrong direction of River.
He said, "Let me cook," and he walked in.
Yeah, Scarlet is able to get that. Probably could have taken a deeper ward there, but it looks like they're just gonna catch the lane cross. But no actual information of where jungle's starting.
I do like this though. Do we wanna? I wanna point this out. Doki, no potion starting support. Mainly support. He's cooking.
I mean, he's got teleport. Who needs a pot?
Yeah.
Oh, they don't finish the ward. Sorry, I don't think it gives XP anymore anyways.
It doesn't. You're right.
Sad, that would have been an excellent advantage.
Yes, it would be.
That is an impressive stun for that fully charged Q timer off the Scion. I haven't seen Scion support in a while. I forgot how toxic that was in the bot lane coming out of the bush.
Yep, it's a very strong. I would say it's very strong in the early to mid game because Scion could take just extra depths and run at people, right? But later on, the thing is Scion needs. I don't know if W requires you to actually take the minion's life to gain HP. So that's gonna be a bigger issue if Doki wants to be the big Scion boss that we see a lot. I will fact correct myself real quick.
We do see Doki getting a deep ward in there. No, he didn't drop a ward actually. Not quite off cooldown, but did just run up to check blue buff. So they know. At least they got some vision, or at least information that Tyler is topside.
I can find out, actually. I can find out exactly what
Confirming Scion does need to kill the minions or the champion to gain HP. So, just want to make sure of this. We do see an invade on the top side here. Mid lane here, able to rotate. It's going to be picked up by Moisting of RAWR. First blood. Okay. I like it. The earlier this ball rolls to RAWR, the better. They need to push for this 20-minute where they can at least try to fight the scale.
Yeah, that's a really good pick play. Set up by Doki. Double checking and seeing just like, hey, is blue buff here? No, he's in his topside jungle. And mid and jungle immediately collapse to get that kill. Great play. Gotta give him props for that.
Very good, very good. They are holding very much on right now. So.
Yeah, a lot of picking on this Lulu here.
But so right now it's a matter of what do you want to do? Do you want me to hit them with it?
Some decent trade damage back. Tyler's here for the gank, but gonna get spotted on the ward. Overall, CS basically dead even across the board.
Everything looks pretty fine and dead. I think Maokai is the one struggling right now. That early invade does hurt. Oh, the Scion Q does connect. Mel's gonna drop a big orb on Paralysis Dragon.
Tyler's
Little
here.
buddy, but he's gonna push back. Tyler's here on the gank. The loop around, knowing that all his camps are down. Very good. 1 for 1. Getting the Scion, knowing that Scion is the one with no flash, no sums to escape that.
Yeah, and they are able to get that over onto the Smolder. Adrian playing really bit. That's very dangerous, Adrian. It's a good flash, though.
Yeah, and this will be another kill. Oh, the reflect!
Reflect!
Oh.
TP's coming in. That's Doki on the Scion.
He's here.
Oh, very lucky that didn't return. Patience from Adrian there to hold that reflect. Force Pradle to burn the flash to that hard commit. And they really don't lose much with both of them having teleport to immediately get that lane pressure and shove this in. Uba
Yep.
getting the freeze.
Good luck, you guys. Have fun.
Starting to get that bit of a CS lead up top with that freeze setup. So good wave control out of Uba, awesome.
Yep. Uba hasn't resetted Ear yet too, so he is sitting on a big stack of gold. Hopefully we do get to see him reset and get his, you know.
Yeah. Does have 1400.
And submit it later. Yeah, lobby chat is fine as long as it's not.
It's a very it's slowed down. The pacing is slowing down. This is good for Voracity right now. They want this kind of game style. They want to just play it slow. I'm gonna say now, since Uber Awesome has ulti, I think he's gonna look for this fight.
Yeah, I agree. I think you give this dragon. They should be going for grubs here. Take that trade. You'd rather the grubs anyway if you're on Voracity side at this point. Doesn't look like they're going to make that objective trade though. Looks like we get a slight pause. Are you paused at 6:30?
Yep, I'm paused too.
So we'll see if this reconnects here. May have been a DC spectator delay pause that we're not able to see just yet, so we'll give it just a moment. See if everything catches back up. But the game state's really just kind of stalled out.
I do agree. It's in a nice state. I would say this is good for Voracity. I think this is very bad for RAWR, right? RAWR needs to. I don't think it's too bad for RAWR, but I think RAWR knows the longer it goes, the more time they have to struggle with it.
I'm gonna reconnect.
Are we reconnecting?
I'm hearing their game server may have crashed.
Screenshots are good.
Oh, it is patch day.
I'm being told
Sorry.
Riot servers
Today,
just
tomorrow
crashed.
is patch day.
Sorry, I'm also talking to production because they're doing their thing.
Let's see.
How far were you in your first game?
So we try and figure out if we can even get back in this match, but it looks like support channel has filled up as well. Oh, no, they are going. Go ahead and do the reconnect. You should come in back at around minute 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
As we reset everything back up to rejoin the action live.
Okay.
Do I just
have
join
everyone,
you
and
again?
I mean everyone. Your team
Yeah.
and your opposition. Restart your games because if there is a mini patch before
Should be
tomorrow's
able
patch, then it will put
to
you
get
guys
back in.
off. If even one person doesn't restart, they will be off on the
yes,
patch
okay.
basically. So
Are we?
everybody
Are you
needs
back
to
in?
resync by
Yep, I'm in.
restarting
Are you?
the client. Get back in.
I'm
redo
getting
your
back in
draft,
right
same
now.
as your original draft of whatever you've already done.
We'll be back in just a quick
Well,
moment where we
hopefully
get this
everybody's
reset
back in,
up.
So the servers
Yep.
are up.
It's.
Mirrors on the wall, staring back at me. Stranger in the hall, frozen by the scene. Portraits seem to fade. He lost his centerpiece. Can't recall his face. I hope he'll rest in peace. Haunted by my mind, victim or the prey. Everything is fine. Take me to my grave. Bury me alive, keeping me astray. Hard to say goodbye to who I am today. Everything is fine. Take me to my grave.
And we are back. Well, we're back from our little disturbance, right? Riot's having patch day tomorrow. Things
Yep.
are gonna about to break.
Server issues. We did hear from other teams. A whole bunch of teams crashed out of their lobbies. So this game did not crash out of their lobbies, so they're still in, but it did crash the spectators. So catching it back up. RAWR has jumped out to a pretty commanding lead. 2-0 here on this Rek'Sai. And every lane now with kills. Doki's still that only death that we saw down the bot lane. But yet the CS leads are all in favor of Voracity.
Very much so. But this is a very good tempo thing. They are going to be looking for a pick on Uba Awesome here. Gonna go full commit. The ultis being both committed there. Rek'Sai and Urgot are going to be able to pick that up on Uba Awesome. Mordekaiser did not have ult to escape that from one of those ults, and it's apparently going to fall. We do see everyone getting aggressive here. Basa and Voracity's going in, but we do see mid lane and jungle are here on the top side for Voracity fighting the 2v2. But we do see the TP from Doki coming in trying to connect. Misses the ulti on the side here. The big dunk of the Q is going to be rejected by Maokai Q. Knocked back, okay. Now we just see, and we're back to, poking bot lane.
Yeah.
Very good to avoid,
Kind of an awkward fight up top. Uba dies without blowing the Mordalt to kind of turn that into a 1v1 to buy the extra time. I think he would have lived there if he goes ahead and does take that ult trade. But yeah, it just ends up being a lot of TPs for that 1-for-0. Oh, the ult here from the Mordekaiser are on Echo in mid lane.
I do see like a 1v1 happen there, more than Echo.
Yeah, Echo able to just blast cone away.
City are not going to chase that. They are rotating over.
Yeah, they were looking for him, but Echo smartly escapes, dashes over the dragon pit, gets her out. And yeah, just ends up getting out of that pretty clean. But still there is this bit of a CS gap.
Okay, well, I'm happy to
RAWR has the kills,
just in case you pass it on.
but if this CS lead keeps ballooning outside of jungle,
This is why I keep saying
really this low lead is based around Rek'Sai's being this far ahead. The lanes are actually all in the favor of Voracity here.
I do agree there. We do see that Rek'Sai did start with a Spear of Sojourn. It's a very, very uncommon item, or more like a third item here for Rek'Sai, because you always want Strikebreaker to negate to try to catch up and do those slows. But we're seeing trades top happen here. Feathers versus Uba Awesome. Urgot just dropping down, Urgot trades. Trying to trade out here. Both of them are going to live peacefully.
Yeah, Feathers does have a bit of an advantage here. Does have the lead.
Oh, scratch that. We do see that Maokai ganking here, really diving deep for Aaron Legitness. The Mel, they're going to drop 2 ultis there. They're going to pick it up. Krause is going to get that one. But then we do see a Rek'Sai knockup, flash knockup 2. Sion there, knocking out right back again. Doki there, going to slam the axe, but won't be there. He's going to get stunned instead. But we do see RAWR pick up 3 members. It will be another one falling here if Kennen was going to get out, but apparently it wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, Echo comes in huge 3-man stun on the back of that and just completely turns that fight into RAWR's favor.
I got to cut you off, Soul. The top laners are fighting again. Mordekaiser's going to go in. The ultimate's going to drop, and Urgot will win, unfortunately. RAWR's going to pick up everybody on the map.
Yeah, that's a delayed ace coming out from RAWR there. It secures them second dragon. So RAWR's just stepping on the gas. They do not want to give Voracity any time of chance to scale. It is all speed. And good rotations as well coming out. We see Adrian here on this Mel covers the mid lane. Echo stayed bot lane to pick up that wave. Just to keep this pressure going.
There, we do see Echo here trading with Smolder. He's gonna go and he does have the ulti. He's gonna get a free kill and ult right back up.
Echo is
with Echo.
That is such a dirty, dirty champion, right?
And we do see a top lane trade once again. Feathers is not afraid. Comfortable in the Urgot, running down. Crab shooting mode. Gonna be there. The big Q gonna have from Doki. They're just fighting for these grubs all over the map. 4 members of RAWR up here. Same with Voracity, but they are not going to get much here. The root's going to connect. Maokai ulti is going to be there so they can disengage. Ubasa pushes the wave just there. But the feats will go to RAWR as the turret was picked up right there and then from Stink Pickle.
Yeah, Uba on this Mordecai is gonna have to be careful. Urgot's ult is finally back off cooldown. Didn't have it in the previous engagement. One bad trade and he's in kill range again.
Feathers is really strong too. Black Cleaver, that item is just so great on Urgot, able to proc so fast.
Yeah, feats have been picked up. We already see a Soul Stealer. The early Magi's at 15 minutes, 10 stacks coming out for Echo.
And we just see Doki up here. Doki is up here on the Science support.
Yeah,
on the
here's
top
the
lane. There's
three-man
three
dive.
members here. Echo gonna go in, no ulti, just gonna walk in there, drop the W, and just say, "This is mine."
Yeah,
Very
again,
good.
more of that just speed and aggression coming out from RAWR. Has Voracity really on the back feet here early in this game one. Just, they are not letting up. And if you're in RAWR, like, this is exactly how you have to play this. You cannot let this game escalate. Do not let them scale. Take everything you can. Keep them on that back foot. You've already taken down 2 towers. You got high pressure on Prio on this mid. And a 7k gold lead.
And we also have to peep the Doki tier.
The tier?
Yeah, Doki has a tier on Sion.
Oh, yes, there is. Okay. Yes, there is. That is an item you can build. We'll get that mid T1. Lots of flashes having to be burned. I do get the flash here. Oh, Echo is just a problem with this dive-in, being able to assassinate. And back to full health.
Yep. Playing it very slow.
RAWR not done. Doki ulting in on the Scion.
And they're gonna pick up their one. The Urgot's gonna get a kill, but there's 5 members of RAWR. They're pushing it down. 17 minutes. They are pushing their lead right now. They're gonna pick up 3 members there from Voracity. And that's such a great dive from all these members here. Only person that's casually dying is Doki. But Doki's willing to sacrifice his life and just play the Undead Scion. Very good trades from the side of RAWR.
Yeah, that's a really great dive. You knew you had TP advantage. Uva couldn't join the fight on the Mordekaiser. Yeah, you run the 4-man, you pick up the T2. You've got mid inhib down to half off that tower, and they had the TP to cover top, so Uva doesn't even get anything on top lane for it other than a wave.
It's a very, very strong from RAWR's game right now. They're looking to end this really fast, like we said in the game before.
So what you're gonna do is just gonna restart one more time, restart, go to
Yep,
the
they
home
do.
screen,
Their gold advantage is almost now ballooned to 10k.
Oh, the Echo Stun is going to hit 2 people. Nice setup for Stink Pickle there. RAWR's going to be taking this spike. They're, Ken and ulti is going to try to connect. They're going to connect on 2 people from RAWR, but I think Doki and RAWR's are just way too ahead. Doki's just running at the other teammates here for Voracity, but Voracity are going to stand their ground. They're going to try to pick off this Echo, knowing that he has a big shutdown. Ubasam's going to pick up that kill. We do see that Maokai and the bot lane of Voracity are going to stay alive here. They're going to get another shutdown, and it's going to be on Smolder, which is very important. We do see that Rek'Sai is looking for more. The ultimate is going to connect that, and that'll be bonus damage for the missing HP. Going to take care of that Maokai.
Yep, may have overextended just a little bit aggressive. They give over a lot of shutdown gold there on that Echo. A lot of stacks go down. So Echo and Feathers pay the price
so it's really gonna be up to coach.
for that very aggressive jungle play for a 4v2 that started out, maybe 4v3. So it does give Voracity a bit of a window. 2k of that gold swings back, but they're able to clean up Dragon number 3 and put them on soul point.
This is looking very, very, still pretty scary. RAWR's in a very good driver's seat right now, and hopefully, I'm saying hopefully, next 10 minutes at least, if RAWR doesn't close this game, which I'm hoping they do, right? They're really in the driver's seat. They might be in a bit of trouble here. Oh,
Yeah. So still full
Echo
control here for RAWR, but you don't want to make that mistake again. You know, give over. You don't want to give over the Rek'Sai gold at this point. You know, don't be too aggressive. Give up the Rek'Sai, risk giving over a Baron. That would be a huge gold swing, and kind of how Voracity gets back into this to buy more time for them to scale. As we just hit that 20-minute mark. You know, securing this dragon. Don't let them stall this out. And looks like Echo just doing some counter jungling, trying to see if anyone wants to face check the bushes. Playing more of that assassin style that we see out of like LeBlanc players, sitting in a bush.
Yep. And Echo's really strong, 2 items, and he does have Shadow Flame. That's gonna, if you're under that percentile, you are going to hit really hard.
Yeah, Pinkwood doesn't quite find the Voracity ward sitting in the back of Rift Pit, so they're still able to see this going on.
The Echo is starting the Rift as we speak, but the top laners here, for both sides of teams, are just going back to doing what they've been doing this whole game, just trading out, poking out, see who can, you know, do it better. Feathers and Uber Awesome just playing tag.
Scion ult did miss mid lane as they look to interrupt the Rift Herald. So not too many more resources used. Uba doing a lot better now here in this late wave. He's got his 2 items and his Rift. So he's kind of able to fight Feathers right now, or at least hold Feathers off.
Yep. We do see the game slowing down, so Voracity are taking the advantage of what they can get right now. You know, knowing that they lost, they're giving prior away, which is good. You know, slowing down the game. It's very good here. But we do see Echo here. There's going to be a 1v2. Uba Awesome ultis the Echo. Sting Pickle versus Uba Awesome. The ulti's going to connect, and that's going to be big damage. Shadow Flame's going to help him proc that, and that's going to be it. We do see that Limestone trying to come here. The Cannon going to be there for sure. Trying to help out, but we do see RAWR 3v3. They do pick off the Cannon there. 3v3 here. It's the same lanes, jungle and bot lane. They're going to be able to get that. The Moisting Rek'Sai will be able to pick up Maokai there, and now this looks like they're going to be sieging.
Yeah, this could even possibly really be an end angle. The respawn timer is still 25 seconds. They're definitely going to lose the inhib here. Maybe a Nexus tower. The split fight, just Echo is so far ahead right now at 11, 1, and 5. Like, this is a lot of gold damage that they're having to fight here for Voracity. Uba may have been able to stall that a little bit more if he ults Feathers on that Urgot rather than the Echo. Yeah, Echo just that high burst, landed the stun immediately.
Yeah, and Echo's still looking for more. He's surely can. St. Pickle knows that they can just do this. They don't have any repercussions of like, oh, I have ulti, I'm just gonna go in. Has big damage, has Dark Harvest. If you're getting to that low threshold, that Shadow Flame, Lich Rain proc, it's gonna hurt.
Yep, and the fully stacked Magi's goes back and just buys a needlessly large rod. So lots of damage still coming out for this Echo, who is closing in on full build at 24 minutes. May have a bit of a lead. Yeah, already at 11,600 gold. Oof. So this should be the Runic Otacon? Or is that Voracious? He looks pretty red. I think it's Voracious.
It's Voracious, yep. The one that gives the temporary GA. It's not the goated one that we had a couple patches for, but still gives you a GA. Still gives you a little bit more gold when you do kill.
And this may be Dragon going over to stall out, but I imagine Scion's going to be ulting down here.
Yep, we'll see. Dogi the boss, will he be ulting into this bush? It looks like they're trying to layer CC. Dogi's going from the flank. Voracity does not see this. They're kind of blind to see where they are. TPs are coming in. Urgot looks like he can push in top. Echo here going to be pushed in, but the ulti from Maokai is going to push in, but Echo W going to hit 2 members of Voracity, and then they're just going to get cleaned up by the side.
Feathers' TPs is already on the base. They're not even going for Dragon. They're looking to end.
They do see that the next Nexus tower is going to fall right here. Now Nexus is open. One person's left to defend. It's Ubo Awesome, but that won't be enough. The GA is going to proc, withdrawing the team. What, Mel? I believe that is Mel that's getting withdrawn. And looks like RAWR is going to be cleaning up here for sure. Doki is going to die to the Fountain twice. They're going to be looking to just have a little bit more fun. Do you think Feathers can finish it? I don't know. Feathers in a really bad point. Okay, RAWR is going to take game 1.
Awkward there for a very brief moment. As Feathers left to handle the Nexus by himself with Urgot auto attacks. But really clean, mostly. Kind of questionable calls there from RAWR, but they are able to clean up the game mostly on the back of Stink Pickle and Feathers. But yeah, like even moistening there on that Rek'Sai pick, 8-0-6. Really strong play all around. Wow, not the game 1 I expected. Very fast paced coming out.
Very good. They did what we said, right? RAWR needed to push the buttons. They needed to push the gas if they wanted to win. They did that. Voracity, they needed to scale, and it didn't really work out for them because then once they started, when the snowball started rolling, right, getting the gank early onto Maokai on the red, I think that's where it started to snowball out of control.
Alright, so Voracity will be on red side again. So I believe they were on red side last time. Am I crazy? Do you recall? There you go.
Voracity was on red.
Alright, so we won't be seeing any side changes as we just about prep everybody here to get into draft.
Okay, throw you on the bus right now. What do you want to see different?
Oof, not scaling. It really looks like RAWR wants to fight. I think at this point, if you see that type of comp coming out from RAWR again, you're going to have to pick something that can kind of deathball here. Fight it back. You're not going to be able to play this hyper scaling. Going to have to play like or something with stronger disengage. I think Seraphine is fine. The Nami, or you're going to have to go like Leona, Nautilus, something that can really punish this strong deathball comp that just wants to run at you. I don't see RAWR changing this up, and I don't think they should. Yeah, you won off the deathball heavy pressure, so I'd like to see them continue that.
Okay.
Turning it back on you, what do you think Voracity does here different?
I think I agree with you. Right? I think if they see the comp again of like these weird wacko picks that we've seen, right? But they have Doki, right? Doki's always known to play like different picks that we're used to seeing, but other people aren't. You know.
Yeah,
I think I think if it's like a comp where they need to, if they want to switch it, they can switch it. You know.
I do want to see Echo banned.
Open,
I think Echo should be banned. I'd probably ban Silas as well. Get those type of champions out that you know Stink Pickle can play. I think those champions will be a problem. And I don't want to see the Kennen. Give me a strong control mage. Give me a Vigar. Vigar would have been so good against that comp. It just stops all of that. You disagree?
I think so, right? For Vigar on which team? We're talking Voracity?
For Voracity, yeah. I think he's able to just stop all that heavy engage. Yeah, it's very hard to deathball into Vigar. You have to deal with a baby gate. So one of your team members may get by, and that's a bad situation that you want to be in. It's still scaling, but it does bring a lot of disengage and control for those objectives, so that they're not able just to run at you.
Okay, I see your vision.
And apologies, I interrupted you. Where did you want to see this go?
If he gets in game and
Oh, what? Yeah, I forgot what you were talking. Did you kind of cut me off with Blake?
What do you want to see from Voracity different, or RAWR different, to see how this game 2 shapes up?
I think if they leave, I think Voracity should save their AD pick until they see what they're picking again, right? I really want to see if MF is still open. You know, MF is one of the big AD champions that we do see are like super strong, and we just give it to Pros because Pros, as I've known, at least Pros has always been like the MF player for when I've seen him play.
Kratos, yes.
Kratos. I'm so sorry.
There you go.
I'm butchering names left and right today. But yeah.
Let's see. Players having issue with draft. Let's see if they need new links.
It's always
Alright, so we're gonna make new links real quick.
I like it. Patch day's the day where things start to break.
Oh, and I think it's draft lull that kaboomed on us. But yeah, can carry on, good sir, while I figure out draft links. What do you want to see differently?
I think just fight the def comp back. If they want to do scale, maybe if Voracity want to scale, I think they play a little bit more back. But you can say so many things, right? So I just want to see maybe switch it up a bit. If they don't switch it up, be more aggressive about what you want to do, right? Like, or be more like, hey, we need time. Maybe lane swap, still think positive, right?
Alright, so this is going to make me do awkward things as we switch over to Pro Draft. As I prep that, funny enough, I think the other one finally came back up, but oh well. Let's get over.
New links. Is this the right link, by the way?
Looks like. Hold on. May have to make new links for this one.
I'm just seeing our draft all over.
Right, everybody's just about ready, I think.
Yep. The ones that you just posted. Yep, we're good. I'm good. I see it.
Okay. Yep.
They see it like they see it.
All right, try this once more. We may have got the draft. Hey, we're in. We didn't have to go to Pro Draft.
Okay.
Fantastic.
All right, are we going to see a Mumu ban, Zac ban? Right, Doki's infamous Zac that we always see.
Yeah, I wouldn't let him have it. Support Zac is still a thing. Can be kind of strong in the hands of a Zac player.
Zig ban? Okay.
I would probably let the Zigs come through. Unless you're planning on banning out the Mel also.
Will they be banned for a while?
Away from Adrian, like.
It is also a good flex if they want to flex around with things.
Yeah, it's tough. I'm a little scared for Voracity here. Like, you've kind of pigeonholed yourself. You have to now ban the Echo here as B3. Or if I'm right, just literally run back the exact same comp and make you deal with it. They feel Mel was the issue. Okay, well, that's a possibility it was a Mel. They do get the Amumu through.
Yep. We do see Rek'Sai once again prio. I'm going to believe this is a... Wow! We are mistaken. This is a Rek'Sai one trick, so... Wonder why.
Yeah, I mean, he played it very, very well. Looked fantastic on it. Did go deathless. Was it 8-0? So... Alright, so we are going to see Curse of the Sad Bullet time, the Amumu MF combo. Little scary if you're going to go for it this early that you didn't ban Braum. Unless you're hoping Doki can't actually play the Braum.
They're preying on Doki still? Can Doki play Brawl?
Yeah. Can he put the shield up in the correct direction? Is the real question now. The Aphelios was banned round 2 last time, so they are going to get sneak that Aphelios in before second set of bans. And we do see the Mbessa come out. Uba is willing to pick that blind, and I would expect this to be the Alawi Urgot ban in response and try and put feathers here on his back foot. Let Uba Awesome do his thing until Praetor's on this MF can kind of take over.
Alright.
I like the change-up. It's a much better setup here for Voracity.
Yep. Do you think this swing is a Doki swing?
As long as I've seen Doki play, I've never seen him lock in the Swain. I assume it is not a Doki Swain.
Alright, let's see if we are proven wrong again. Oh, Voracity are not afraid of Urgot. They're going to ban Orin instead. We're always going to ban Lulu and Syndra. Good bans here.
I'm not familiar with top lane matchups, so that could be a good matchup for Mbessa into that Urgot if they pick it.
Good. It's like a 50-50, I would believe, because it's more like of knowledge based on what you want to do. And Mbessa has a lot of dashes, so it's hard for Urgot hard for Orin to lock down. They just probably don't want Infinix killing.
Gonna see a Malphite.
So, I do gotta rally your brain a bit. RAWR does not think that this is a Mumu support. They think it's a Mumu jungle. But I think this Mbessa might be mid instead of top.
I mean, as I see a Malphite lock in, that would be my assumption now. And that Mbessa not going in the hands of Uba Awesome is interesting. Maybe that's a Limestone pocket pick as well. But I was pretty sure that was Uba Awesome's. One of his big plays was that Mbessa. Maybe it's Malphite mid. Looking at a Swain. So Doki is going to run back to Sion. So
yeah, Sion, Urgot.
It's a similar comp except without the Echo Assassin. And it will be the Seraphine that comes out. That I did want to see. So Seraphine Amumu MF is a fantastic wombo combo. And Malphite on top of it is an even better wombo combo. So very, very strong team fight. I'm not sure how RAWR can team fight this. I think that is straight death if they try and team fight this.
I think it's just like a brute fight game, right? You're just brute forcing everything to see how it goes.
I think if RAWR, you have to get a pick. Like the 5v5, I don't know that you like how that goes. There is so much massive AoE damage that goes out in a 5v5 here. Between the knock-up stun and the charm with the bullet time across.
Aren't wrong.
Like, I'm not sure if Aphelios, Swain, and Rek'Sai survive. Sure, there's still going to be an Urgot and a Sion there. But they're not going to last but so long. Yeah, should be interesting.
So I do agree. Should be interesting.
So is the Mbessa mid? Is the Mbessa top?
It's the Mbessa jungle, Seraphine mid, and
Mbessa
Green
jungle.
support.
I know. That's definitely a hot take. If this is a
Whoa,
Mumu
you
support.
don't. Hey, don't. Come on, now, don't sleep on that. Hold up.
And it will be Mbessa top. I am correct. Koala, once again, good sir. You are wrong. My favorite phrase.
Okay, Malphite support calling it.
It's important.
Calling it.
Batting 1,000 tonight, sir.
It's an Aphelios mid. We were playing.
Wait, what? Hold up. That's Aphelios mid. This is what I'm seeing. Aphelios mid. And I into a Malphite. That sounds like an awful matchup for Aphelios. I mean, it's ranged into melee, but oof. You are counting on Rek'Sai to really bail out this lane. And that is a punishing lane. Like, that's free ganks for a Mumu. Aphelios isn't going to get out.
Every day.
So, if you're on the Amumu here, how happy are you right now that you see Aphelios mid?
I'm very happy. I'm not kinking bot lane no more for you.
Yeah, surely, like, you're just going to sit mid at this, right?
Yes.
Like, that's all you want to do. I mean, maybe you travel top lane to get Mbessa a kill or two ahead, and then it's just ruining Aphelios' complete day. Well, that is an interesting draft. Not at all how I thought that was going to go. Alright, Koala, before we head in Spectator, who wins it?
Let's. I'm going back. Double down, Voracity. Double down.
I do agree. I think Voracity does take this one kind of handedly. Unless Stinkfickle pulls out some sort of miracle on this Aphelios, I have no idea how they take this game. That's going to be a very tough team comp for RAWR to play. Alright, as we get in the Spectre delay, we'll bring you game 2 just after this break.
Welcome back. We're going to game number 2. 1-0 RAWR on blue. Velocity still on red.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna see kind of standard 5 points. Maybe a little bit of shenanigans. Doki running that Psy on their top. Do you see the same similar ward coming out of Scarlet there behind Dragon Pit? Doki definitely baiting here. Gets the ward, nothing more. Early pink ward placed though for RAWR. Ah, that's probably where Doki was doing and why he doesn't have a pot, was to place that early pink.
Oh. The more you know.
So
Sorry,
little bit of shenanigans bot lane. If Adrian walks in.
Ooh, big damage. Q's not gonna connect, but that's big damage for MF. How much gold was that? Guess so.
That was probably at least 20 gold off that.
You are wrong. It's 14.
I'm off by 6. It's close, sir. Close. First strike MF. Yeah, good double taps coming out from Prados. You can see he's played a lot of MF, knows that double tap range pretty well. This will be parallel jungles. Okay, Amumu went Raptors Krugs red, where Rek'Sai went blue Gromp into Wolves.
Yep.
So pacing's kind of the same?
Should be the same. They should be on the same timer.
Seeing if they both cross. Yep, they're basically identical paced right now. Crossing into the jungles at the same time. Mumu going into his blue.
Doki hitting a nasty Q. Ooh, Adrian hitting a nice E. Hold back.
Yeah, so both jungles passing down here. Do you expect there could be some fireworks? Well, they're looking for the invade. They are pinging the Amumu here. Scion's moved up.
Okay. So same thing they did in game 1. Hopefully that Tyler adapted. He knew something was going to be fishy again.
Yeah, little strange that with the bot lane prio they had, they didn't just walk on the Scion.
Yeah, we do see the moisting Rek'Sai in the back line here. Doki gonna do a lane gank there in their tri-bush in. They're gonna try to fight this out, but Doki's on maybe 100 health. Can't check right now. Can't see. 500 health. One auto away from first blood. That would be Scarlet's kill right there, but we do see that they're ganking, but Tyler's here to counteract the moisting. Zion passive will fall. 1-0. 2. Voracity, will they keep looking? Yes, Amumu's just walking in here. Rek'Sai's here.
They don't know moistening's in the bush. All I have to do is walk in.
Oh, he's gonna eat out. Not gonna fight that.
Yeah, I think they probably pick up 2 kills there if they take that fight a little earlier. But still get the clean 1-0. But they don't get the kill onto Praetals. It goes over to the Seraphine, unfortunately. Supports need gold too.
We both agree to disagree on that. Anyway.
Hey, I understand. Those kills come in. Look, pink wards are expensive. You need a little bit of extra gold to get your ward.
I do agree. Pink words are expensive. That's why you buy pink words for me, and I just sit there and look pretty. Anyway.
Is exactly right, good sir.
Yeah. It's a slow and steady clear, you know. Doing the second cycle camps for both junglers here. Malphite versus the mid lane matchup, they're just gonna play super skill, but level 6, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see rock solid fly in. You know, this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, there is that slight CS advantage that you would expect range in the melee matchup. Triple longsword cull start for this Aphelios. And armor items and health already coming up for the Malphite. Level 6 is here for Malphite, not for the Aphelios. You imagine that engage has to come here in this next wave before Aphelios hits 6. Haven't seen any priority, though, from a Mumu here to sit on this Aphelios, which I'm a little shocked about. Grubs are going to be started by RAWR.
Do see a Voracity taking the dragon here. Bot lane doing a really big trade there, making sure that they cannot approach this. So
Yeah, RAWR gets prio bot lane, but it's not really going to do much to jungler's top side. They all know it. So dragon should go over pretty uncontested. At the cost of maybe a wave. Yeah, Praetor should be able to clean all that up. Won't even miss anything off that. Maybe a CS or two. So grubs for dragon do get traded back. Gold dead even. CS still really basically the same, but we are seeing Rek'Sai does have that gold advantage perking up once again. That was so blatant in game 1. Looks like he did steal away the Raptor camp away from Voracity.
just small delays, you know, nothing too big for that.
Well, that's how he built it in game 1. You know, take a camp here and there, and Tyler wasn't able to find anything on the backside for the counter. Is looking for the gank mid though.
Do anything with that? Tyler just gonna walk
Just
back.
walks
to his
away.
top.
Nope.
His bot's
Maybe.
fine.
Yes.
Oh,
No.
we just moved it back.
Wants it. Doesn't want it. Wants it. Doesn't want it.
Oh, that's gonna cost this move 96 in the combo. Not gonna be there for a little bit.
Yeah.
It's okay though.
Lots of time delayed there for a Mumu.
And they're just, you know, everyone's just having a little peaceful game today. This is the game that we wanted last game.
It is exactly the game they wanted last time. And yeah, once again, Morrison's gonna walk in. Doki spotted Tyler on that Grump, and that means the Raptors are forfeit. Feathers getting the better end of the trade top lane against Mbessa. Ooh, Morrison gonna greed for red buff? This will put Tyler pretty far behind, having both these camps stolen. And likely all 3 camps?
This is gonna start slowly feeling worse and worse for Voracity's jungler here.
Does have that pink there, and I do like this tactic. When you stick that pink there as a jungle, it's instinctual when you see a pink to kill it, and that wastes more time. It lets more secure.
Yep, we do see a big dive coming on here for RAWR here. Nogi making an ambitious call to get the gank there, but it's gonna be a kill going towards the Amumu here.
Yeah,
Very misplayed call.
flash under tower to try and finish off Limestone there does not pan out. Morrison's here though, has the ult.
Yep, gonna try to kill the Malphite once again. Malphite is gonna die towards the Rek'Sai with the ulti. Mumu's gonna connect the Q, going to pick up. Doki and the Fetal Warfare actually finished in 10 minutes. We're playing LCK at this moment here, folks.
Yeah, Voracity able to pick up those 3 kills. 2 kills go over to Tyler. So Mumu feeling very strong. Maybe behind in the jungle pacing, but has made the ganks pull off. But still slightly behind in gold, but only about 200. So it's not a terrible deficit, but having the stronger impact on the lanes.
Slow and steady, I guess. This is yeah, this is getting either super scary or just relaxing.
Yep, Doki's been called up here for the second round of grubs. Yeah, fully aware Tyler's here. Scarlet late to the draw. Just now pathing up. Don't know that they're going to be in position to really contest this either. Would be a 3v3 if they engage now.
Very.
Smite does secure grub number 2, so that goes over to Voracity, leaving just the one left.
Yep.
So it should be 5 grubs to 1. Voracity's just going to take the 1 and walk away.
I'm gonna deny that feat towards them, for sure.
But that is enough to get you the little voidlings.
Yep. 4 is the count. 5 is just a little bit extra if you want it. Always want to take 1 and 2 just to deny it. Do you see the big trade happening top again? Feathers feeling confident. Oh, Mafia going to connect to 2. Doki and Stinkpick are going to be taking that there. That's a layer of ultis right there. 3 ultis drop. Velocity going to just layer it down. That's going to be 2 dead members of RAWR right there.
Yeah, so that is the wombo we talked about in draft. That a Mumu ult started, the Malphite ult. Actually, I think the Malphite ult started. Mumu ult was second with the Seraphine ult over top of it. And they didn't even have the Mbessa or the MF bullet time across. And they were able to pick up Scion as well as Aphelios. Does more or less Moistening really wants to make a play here. They're going to have to concede this unless he tries to steal. Ooh, nice in and out. Off the tunnels there from Moistening. Doki maybe a little far. Commits the ult. Not going to lead to anything, but was a little sketchy.
Oh, it doesn't look too bad. Oh, Doki here, not going to take the route.
Doki just harassing Tyler. Game 1 and 2 here. Decent vision as well. Already 25 vision scored. Doki's hidden calling is a support.
You and I wouldn't believe it, would it?
Decent setup here for the gank mid. Not sure it leads to a kill on a Malphite. Just some trades and some pokes here. Top lane.
Nothing too serious. They're just playing their...
Yeah, very, very small CS lead here for the Mbessa. No kills gone over yet.
We have Aphelios rushing Lord Doms first. Okay, they're going to try to attempt the gank here. 3-man from RAWR. They're going to keep extending. Doki going to take the tower. That's going to be a great kill. That's going to be 2 ultis, though.
Oh,
Feathers looking to be put on the back foot. Will die. Will Uber Awesome die for this too? No, he will flash out. Live with a smidge though. And now we see Adrian fighting the bot lane of Velocity here. 2v1. He's going to pull that to the thing. Bullet Time's going to connect, but won't able to kill him in Bullet Time, but we'll just auto him down. And that would be another kill going to Velocity.
Yeah, pretty messy
Voracity.
fight down bot. Sadly, Scarlet misses the E and the ult, but Praetor's still able to clean it up. Does cost, the flashes. But, yeah, a little awkward all around. Uber Awesome with a good solo bolo under tower dive. They're on feathers. So we should start to see that top lane, that lead kind of exploding. And the rotation top, as mid tower has fallen for Voracity. So they're gonna send Uba bot lane.
Yep. Ooh. A very
Rift in
delayed
30.
tier. Yeah. A very delayed tier for the Swain right now. Just back and bought a tier. 15-minute tier. Hopefully he'll finish it. They're gonna try to pick Tyler here, and Tyler's gonna get one of Tyler won't get one. But Feathers will get one for the Urgot ulti. Oh, Voracity looks like they're mispositioned here. Urgot gonna be able to pick up another one. Blast Cone won't be able to save it. RAWR is gonna be picking this all up. The Sonic Q does not connect. Terrain? Hello? Riot? The second one will connect. They will be able to kill. Moffat will be able to pick up a solo bolo on the other side, but RAWR will be able to take that Seraphine's life.
Yeah, so this was that other side of the draft where you're just like, well, how does RAWR really fight this? With picks. Tyler gets a bad face check into 2. The rest of the team's not quite there to support. They end up filtering in, one at a time. Leads to 3 kills going over. For just Moistening's life.
We do see a little bit of trade from Stink Pickle going in. Nothing too big. Gonna use Flash and Ghost for it though. Very ambitious.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage over the Ambessa to commit all your defensive summoners there on an Aphelios who doesn't have a way to get out very easy. Knowing a Mumu is bot side. But it's going to be an uncontested Rift Herald for RAWR. And the gold lead from that last fight swings back to RAWR's favor. Voracity was doing a really good job of holding that gold lead and just playing the slow until that 3-for-1 trade up.
Just to catch you guys on feats too, we need one more objective for Voracity, and then we need 2 more objectives for one more objective for RAWR. Turret's already been claimed by RAWR, and Warfare 3 kills have been claimed by Voracity. So this next dragon is a do or die dragon, basically.
Yeah, Moistening was able to sniff out the death bush there. No one was moving, so just does that blind Q into the bush, finds 3 waiting.
They're all just waiting here slowly. We do see Doki did a switch up in his build, a little bit more supportive, making sure that it was.
Yeah, Voracity is going to have to start this play. Feathers cannot join, no TP. This is a 5v4.
The dragon that everybody wants. Feats on shoes, a little bit more buffs. And when you upgrade them, they are more stronger than you think. Oh, RAWR and them are going to be contesting, but they will win the smite fight. RAWR will. Doki's going to fall. And going to be in the zombie form. Of course, Rek'Sai, the Moisting, will fall too. Last week does get 2, but they do lose a tower and dragon.
They actually end up losing both top tiers because of the Rift Herald, and they lose the dragon. May pick up Stink Pickle as a consolation. So we'll go over to You Be Awesome. It ends up being 3 kills, a clean 3 kills for 2 towers and a dragon. Are you happy with that trade if you're Voracity?
I think it's okay. They want to have members to have gold, right?
And you lost feats.
It's better compensated than nothing, right? They could have had no kills, no deaths, and right. I think you just take what you can get and just be happy with it. If you worry about the little things too much, you're gonna be a little too angry.
Yeah, kind of.
So doesn't agree with me. So doesn't agree with me, guys. He did.
Sure, let's go with that. This is one of those weird games where you know you're playing better, you're 11-5, but the gold is not what you think it is. You're actually behind. Mm-hmm. This is one of those tilting things about solo queue. Just like, oh, game's over. They have 11 kills, and you're actually in the lead. Doki in an awkward spot in a 4v1.
The Doki fashion, the Doki show. He's gonna fall. It's okay. Tactical death. Tactical death.
gets the ward as he dies, will be sweeped out. And they capitalize for it with an Otacon. Doesn't look like that's going to be for free. Oh, they're not confident enough in the 4v2 to finish Otacon.
It's okay. I think this Otacon is very scary for both teams. Everyone's a little bit more melee heavy, so. Oh, they're gonna full send Voracity. We're gonna try to kill Swain, but Swain's gonna flash out. No sad mummy bullet time. It was rock hard bullet time. It did not connect. So, okay, we do see RAWR setting up for this Otacon, but they were gonna catch Tyler here all along, knowing the team's gonna reset. Will he be there? He's gonna use the curse of the sad mummy and just walk away, but they're gonna keep chasing. Rek'Sai ulti very sticky, gonna try to outrun, but won't at all. Gonna fall right there and then.
Yeah, once again they catch Tyler going through a blind bush near an objective. This happened again in game 1 and caused a similar objective to go over. Yeah, Limestone was backing right beside, not able to help. Feather's still top lane.
And the fight will commence again. There's only 2 members of Voracity there. 5 members of RAWR coming through. And there's even Feathers in the TP. The only person out there are jungle and support. But RAWR, they don't care. They're going to fight this. The meat grinder of Urgon's going to get double fear. Maffia's going to ult 2 members. But they have Otacon. They're not afraid. They can just withdraw, go back into their base, and won't be enough gold for anyone to claim. 2 members are going to fall. Going to be resurrected in the fountain, but 3 members here still with the temporary little withdrawal GA here for RAWR. They're going to try to push it in more.
Yeah,
3 deaths go on the side of Voracity.
Yeah,
right?
2 withdraws
Saying
for
right.
3 deaths. Yep, you got it, Voracity.
Okay, great.
Swain kind of being picked on. Looks like he's going to live for now.
Yep,
Yeah.
very slowly.
Good pressure, good tower. I don't know that Feathers needed to TP into that. I think he probably gets that tier 3 tower.
I think he does too, but I think giving that security of like, oh, we have an execute button, we want to. What their plan was to dive right after Otacon. It was good. I think the TP was worth it. If he wasn't getting anything for it, then that would be a bigger op.
Yeah, they did finally break bot lane and get that tower. So it opens up more freedom for them in the map here as Dragon number 4 spawns. And RAWR first to position for it. UB Awesome does have TP to join if this fight does break out. Limestone also pushing bot wave. That bot tower will go down to minions. And it doesn't look like Voracity knows this. Dragon's already been started. Or they're just conceding it.
I believe they are going to concede this. Second mountain drake is going to be a very big stat. I mean, stacking mountain drakes on RAWR is going to be scary too, knowing that they have a lot of more like bruisers, not a lot of beefy boys. Only beefy boy is probably Doki here. But
yeah, they do get the pro. You'd be awesome getting a good amount of work done. Gets that top tower.
oh, still
The
pick gonna get
dive.
picked here. The Q that's gonna connect the Bessa ulti, the Feathers ulti gonna try to connect and won't be able to pick up Tyler. He's gonna walk out, but RAWR and them are going to try to connect. The ultimate there, trying to secure the kill right there. You'd be awesome walking into 2 members, 3 members here. RAWR, Doki, big train ulti gonna connect. They're gonna try to burst down this Mbessa. Mbessa trying to live, doing a bunch of dash stuff, trying to gain a bunch of shield, but it won't work. Doki will pick up that kill. And Feather's gonna be 1v2, the bot lane of Voracity here. Drop the ulti onto MF and not gonna kill.
Not the 1v2 you want to be in if you are on the side of Voracity. Feathers is a very big Urgot that has a lot of tank in the kit. So I think Tyler probably goes the wrong direction there. Tries to get out through jungle rather than going back through tower once he dropped aggro. But with the Scion ult, they probably don't live anyways, so it may not have mattered overall. But back and forth, RAWR still 3k gold lead as they look to set up the Baron.
Slow and
Good
steady.
stun by Scarlet.
Oh, Doki with the flank gonna connect onto Scarlet here. Seraphine's going to fall. Of course, that. And now we do see that Tyler's gonna be here once again in their own jungle. Voracity are going to almost wall here. They got the big root, a lot of CC, bullet time here. Going to RAWR. Malphite ulti gonna stop them. Of course, there's not a lot of damage coming out. Malphite's a tank. And there's 2 ults wasted here for Voracity. Doki dropping big Qs here so his team can back up and live. Very good on Doki's side.
Yeah, desynced ultimates come out from Voracity. We see Malphite ult used under tower, which would have been the perfect time for bullet time, but it was already used to kind of dissuade from the jungle pull, and Tyler just now got his ultimate up after that play had already ended. So they will need to do a bit better of a job for that wombo combo layering to ensure these ults are not being wasted.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the idea is there, the thought process is there. They just got to pull the trigger at the right time.
I do agree, yep. I think a good layer ult for Voracity is gonna matter a lot. One, maybe this objective right here. This Baron Pit is going to be devastating. It's not the altered one, it's the standard Baron Pit that we've known for a long time. This is the pit that Voracity needs to change it up. Hopefully they do get it.
Yeah, pits, jungle fights, like this is Voracity's strong suit. They want to fight in these these very tight choke points. Malphite doing a decent job. Red white though. Do believe there's
We
a
do see another fight here again. Voracity gonna drop the Seraphine out. Bullet time gonna be there. Mumu ulti's already been dropped, but no, RAWR's gonna outlive it now. They're so strong. This is the fight that they don't want to have anymore. Voracity doesn't have layers ults to layer this. They're very weak without them. Sion's gonna fall for sure, but that is gonna be 3 members of Voracity going down to RAWR here, and RAWR's gonna be looking up to start this Baron while Phileas pushes bot lane. Red white, super strong to push in. No attack speed on white.
Yeah, and again, it's another desynced ultimate fight from Voracity. They had it lined up perfectly in the choke point. The Amumu ult comes down. The Seraphine ult is late and misses. It may have clipped one off the backside. And then the Malphite ult and MF ult also not synced. And just the damage doesn't pile on. The members are able to walk out of it. Is going to lead to the free Baron.
Good Baron pickup, and all members of RAWR are going to be able to pick that up. Very good.
And thank you, Holland. I appreciate flattery. We'll get you everywhere with me. Sorry, I had to respond to Twitch chat. Somebody likes me. I'm not used to having fans.
Right.
Ooh, Doki in a bad position here, Koala.
Oh, no, but the ultimate's gonna just get him right out. Unstoppable, baby. We'll be able to just walk out.
Yeah, so RAWR's like, sure, take your dragon. We're going to go ahead and take mid-prio. What would you like to trade? Yeah, the bluff is good enough to get Voracity to back off and give up all the river positioning. Good ultimates, but Praetor's isn't here.
And they're gonna keep fighting here. We do see Rek'Sai gonna get dropped, but RAWR's gonna keep pushing forward. The Swain is in a tanky build. You know, the build that makes him unstoppable. That's gonna be another.
Aphelios is on the Nexus
on
towers
RAWR.
with feathers.
They're gonna be ending the game here. Do we see Voracity gonna be coming back? Of course, Feathers and Stink Pickle. 2v5 at the moment. Adrian cannot get in here. Feathers is trying to kill the most important targets. He is going to be the shred of the team. He's going to be able to do that. Stink pick. We're going to snipe out Bros there. Didn't walk back to the fountain. That's going to be 2 kills. But Feathers will
TP
fall.
coming
It's
in
a
from Swain.
2v3. Swain's coming in. Ergot going to be shooting away. Will Tyler be able to fall? Tyler will fall. Feathers is dominating. He's gonna clear this way. Baron's still up there. Uber Awesome did not get a full heal right now, but another TP coming in, and guess whose TP that is? It's not the mid laner. It's not the top laner. It's Doki here to finish the game to take a picture with his team.
Doki makes it in the family photo here at the very end for an insane finish that no one could have predicted. There's no way you can tell me that here, looking at third dragon for either side, Feathers and Stinkpickle just running the base to end the game. Absolute insanity, and really what a call. To just gamble that away, like, hey, this is free, make them make the hard choice.
Yeah.
Feathers 614. Top damage for RAWR, almost 22k damage on that Ergot. Praetors and UB Awesome, admirable performances. 24 and 23k damage respectively on the MF and Mbessa. What a series, Koala.
Yes. What a series indeed. Not expecting this. Doki's real calling is a support. We heard it here, folks.
Doki is a support.
So and I have seen Doki jungle, him mid. I think mid once.
Yeah, and depending how standings shake up, with that win, we could see RAWR possibly go to second place in Sector 2.
Ooh.
From 4th to 2nd. Depending how the rest of the matchups kind of go tonight. So, Doki support, new meta.
Yep. Very much indeed. I think Voracity, they did very well too. You know, they got some good ultis this game. This game looked like it went their way a little bit more in the mid game, but I think positioning is a little bit of a problem. You know, sometimes Pros wasn't there. Sometimes they just didn't have enough I guess. You know,
yeah,
they had the ultis.
Love the team comp. The team comp was great. The execution slightly off. The ults were just barely desynced enough to where RAWR could escape and wasn't able to be fully wombo comboed and 100% it down. It was really, really close there. I do like that team comp. I think Voracity can look at this game and be just like, hey, we had this. We do a couple of these fights slightly different, and this is a steamroll the other way. So definitely, we're going to see both these teams in playoffs. Both these teams have already punched their ticket. They are good to go. So, with that, Koala, player of the game.
All right. Do I have to give it to? I think it would be funny if I could say this. I think. Hey, Dougie. Congrats, sir. You got it from me. I think you did very well on an off roll, and I think your Scion was pretty good. You did impact a lot of the plays here for your team and get them out of sticky situations. And I think you deserve a little bit more credit than just like me memeing around. Did very well for your team, and I think you deserve the MVP. Starting some of these fights, making sure that you were at some places, you know, abusing jungle timers. Oh, you big dog, you're my MVP for this day.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna agree. I think Doki is MVP here. The sheer amount of jungle knowledge he brought to the support role, knowing where the enemy jungle was, pointing that out to the team. And then the team being able to capitalize, getting those early ganks, the constant harassment on Tyler. Tyler's jungle was never free. Just making Tyler sweat and work both matches were terrible for Tyler to play. And it was really to Doki. Doki constantly, even if he didn't have a ward, Doki would walk in, get vision on blue buff, find out where he was, and then they'd make plays. So I agree. Yeah, Doki, Rockstar even had a really good vision score both games. Not what I expected. Well played, sir. Let's see. I don't think we have any matches yet or results to report from around the league. So we will keep an eye in leader chat and win rate screens when we get them. Closing thoughts, Lala?
No, I don't think I have any. I think it's I don't have any today. I'm having a good day.
Been a rough day for the Koala. Fair enough. Well, we'll see both these teams again in playoffs. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here for Sentinel. Join us tomorrow for Crusader, where I do believe we have another pretty crazy matchup planned for us. And that's not updated because that says Phoenix versus Interbots, and that was last week. Let me pull that up. Who is on the schedule for tomorrow for y'all? So I can get y'all the correct information. It will be Clown Gaming Blood Moon versus Uncaged Expired Bandits tomorrow. So I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you all again for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow for Crusader.
All right, see you tomorrow.